I'm Veronica Pedroza in Kuala Lumpur with the main stories on Al Jazeera. Iran's supreme leader is due to address the nation when he leads Friday prayers. It's a rare move for Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and comes after nearly a week of daily protests over the country's disputed election. More than 100,000 people packed the streets of Iran's capital on Thursday. They were demonstrating against last Friday's presidential vote and also mourning those killed in the post-election unrest. The demonstrators marched towards Tehran's Imam Khomeini Square, breaking into chants occasionally, shouting "Death to the dictator" and "Where are our votes?" Well, they were met by their election hero, the defeated candidate Mir Hossein Mousavi. He stood on his car and addressed the crowds, repeating his demands for the vote to be held again. He was countered by the President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, who appeared on state television urging Iranians to unite for the good of the country. In other news, the US has delayed releasing a report into an airstrike that Afghan authorities say killed 140 civilians. It was to come out on Thursday, but it's been put off amid concerns over which details should be made public. The American military says 30 civilians died in the May attack and that no troops will face disciplinary action. The incident increased tension between Kabul and Washington over the mounting civilian death toll in Afghanistan. US billionaire Alan Stanford is expected to appear in court later on Friday after surrendering to the FBI. The 59-year-old golf and cricket promoter is implicated in a multi-billion-dollar investment fraud. He's already faced charges by the US Securities and Exchange Commission, which regulates the financial industry. Indigenous leaders in Peru have called for an end to protests in the Amazon. It follows a move by the Congress to revoke two laws which sparked mass demonstrations earlier this month. They would have allowed foreign gas and oil exploration on land claimed by the country's indigenous population. Up to 34 people were killed in violent protests against the controversial laws. And a new Amnesty International report says Zimbabwe's human rights situation remains grim and precarious. The report comes as Zimbabwe's Prime Minister continues his efforts to secure economic aid abroad. There's more on our website, aljazeera.net/English.